Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to SST classes. Hope you all are fit and fine and enjoying your studies with SST classes. Guide, just take care about your health. Stay at your home and be safe. There is no need to think about your future. I am here to think about that. I will always help you to improve your knowledge and to secure your future. So guys, in the last video, we were discussing about different seasons in India. We discussed about the cold weather season. In that we discussed that during the cold weather season, we noticed variation in temperature. Means with the beginning of the cold weather season, the temperatures start to decline in India and especially the months of December and January, the coolest month of this cold weather season. At this time, if we move from South India to North India, then we notice a continuous decrease in the temperature. Means we can say that the places situated near the sea coast does not have much effect of cold weather. Means temperature variation generally is remain moderate there, means 25 to 26 degree Celsius temperature we generally find in the sea coast areas. On the other hand, if we move towards the north and northwestern part of the country, then here we find that at this time in these parts during the day temperature remains between 10 to 15 degrees Celsius and droughts become common, especially during the month of December and January in the night. After that, we discussed about the hot weather season, generally prevalent from March to May. Means from March the temperatures start to increase, and after that the pressure situations also change. Means the high pressure situation which was generally remain present in the northern part or northeastern part of the country start to move towards the Bay of Bengal and finally reach to the Indian Ocean, and the north and northwestern part of the country face a sharp increase in the temperature. Until the month of May, we find that in the northwestern part of the country, the temperature increased till 40 to 42 degree Celsius, and at some places more than 42 degree Celsius. And in this way, the pressure conditions change, and especially in the Bay of Bengal, we find the high pressure situation which remain present in the northeastern part of the country during the cold weather season. And after that, we discussed about the pre-monsoon showers. Along with that, about Kal Baisakhi, means the dusty, stormy winds with thunderstorms affect the life of the people, are generally called as Kal Baisakhi. Means the devastation of Baisakh month was known as, or generally called as Kal Baisakhi. And after that, the next is advancing monsoon season. We discussed that with the beginning of June month, when from the first week of June month, monsoon winds enters in India. Mean to say that due to increasing temperature in the north and northwestern part of the country, we feel a sharp increase in temperature, and due to sharp increase in temperature, sharp decrease in the pressure. Means the atmospheric pressure decrease sharply, and in this way a low pressure area is created in the northwestern part of the country, means in the desert part of India and Pakistan. On the other hand, in Indian Ocean, comparatively low temperature and high pressure. So in this way, the wind direction will become sea to land, and the winds will will blow over an area of 30 degrees Celsius temperature, means over a warm sea area. And when they blow from the sea region, then they accumulate a lot of moisture, and when they enters in India, then they create rainfall. We also discussed that these winds after entering in India divided in two parts. First is the Arabian Sea branch of monsoon. The first one is Arabian Sea branch of monsoon. On the other hand, Bay of Bengal branch of monsoon. Mean to say that the Indian Ocean noticed comparatively low temperature and high pressure, and because of that the wind direction will become from southwest direction towards the northeastern direction. Means we can say that during the advancing monsoon season, the wind direction will remain from southwestern direction. Okay, so these southwestern winds enters in India from southern side, means from the southern tip of India. These monsoon winds enters in India, and after entering in India, they strike with the western parts, and after this strike they got divided in two parts. One branch moved parallel to the Arabian Sea, which is known as Arabian Sea branch of monsoon. On the other hand, the other branch moved parallel to the Bay of Bengal and finally reached to the northeastern or eastern part of the country. And here these winds strike with the lofty mountains of Himalayan mountain range, and in this way create rainfall here. And the wettest region of the world, Mausi, the wettest region of the world, Mausi is situated in the northeastern part of the country, means in Meghalaya. Is that clear? After that, means due to the barrier presented by the Himalayan mountain range, these winds change their direction towards the western side, and in this way create rainfall in the northern Ganga plains. The Arabian Sea branch also moved forward towards the northern direction, reached Bombay on 10th of June and till 15th of June in the middle part of the country. And after that till 29th of June, both of these branches reach near Delhi. Both of these branches reach near Delhi. And after that, means after merging, they move towards the Himalayan mountain range. In this way, till the first week of July, most of the part of the country receive rainfall. Okay, and this rainfall is not continuous, means after a sharp increase, we find dry spells in this monsoon, which are called as break in monsoon. Is that clear? In this way, the advancing monsoon season start from July month and start from the first week of June until the first week of July. The whole part of the country receive rainfall. I mean to say that most of the part of the country receive rainfall till the first week of July. Okay. After that, the next season which we are going to discuss here is the retreating monsoon season. The next one is retreating monsoon season. Retreating monsoon season. With the first week of October, where the sun start to move towards southern direction, means we can say that with the start of the first week of October, with the southern movement of sun, the pressure conditions start to change, or the low pressure trough which remain present in the northern part of the country over the Ganga plain or near the Himalayan mountain range start to move southward and reach in Bay of Bengal. Is that clear? Means the low pressure trough which remain present here start to move southward and finally remain present in the Bay of Bengal, and in this way the monsoon winds start to retreat until 15th of October. Means we can say that in the last half of October, the monsoon winds retreat from most of the northern part of the country, and after that in the first week of December, monsoon return from the southern part of the country. Mean to say that the retreat monsoon season start from October and finally end till the first week of December. Means the monsoon winds start to move in northeastern direction, and finally the monsoon winds wipe out from all the parts of the country till first week of December. At this time, the coastal regions receive heavy rainfall due to the low pressure trough present in Bay of Bengal. Means, we can say that in the Bay of Bengal there is a presence of low pressure trough, and because of that this region, the coastal region, receive heavy rainfall and which become a reason of flood in the areas of Godavari, Kaveri and Krishna river delta. In this way, devastating flood is caused by the retreating monsoon cyclones. Mean to say that because of the presence of low pressure trough in Bay of Bengal, this retreating monsoon create rainfall or cyclonic disturbances in the coastal areas, which create devastating flood in the rivers of the South India, Krishna, Godavari and Kaveri. Is that clear? So in this way, this is the last season of the Indian monsoon, which is known as retreating monsoon season, which starts from the first week of October. And with the start of this season, generally in this season, the sky become clear, and because of that, during the nights are pleasant and during the day we notice rigorous or oppressive situations. And generally we notice high temperature during the day and the nights become pleasant, and this oppressive situation is generally referred as October heat. Is that clear? So in this way, the monsoon which entered in India from the first week of June finally wipe out from all the parts of the country till the first week of December, and in this way winter season start in India. Is that clear? Now, after discussing all these seasons, we are going to discuss about distribution of rainfall in India. Means how the different regions receive rainfall. So, how the different regions receive rainfall. So, distribution of rainfall in India. Means here we are going to discuss about the different regions which receive high rainfall, along with that different regions which receive low rainfall, and some regions which receive average rainfall. So first of all, some regions are there in India which receive rainfall till 400 centimeter. Means we can say that from 300 to 400 centimeter rainfall is received by some parts of the country, especially the regions situated in the northeastern part of the country receive rainfall more than 300 centimeter, and at some places till 400 centimeter. For example, we discuss about monsoon. Is that here? So some places in India receive rainfall more than 300 centimeter in average, and at some particular places till 400 centimeter in average. Is that clear? So on the other hand, there are some places which receive rainfall till more than 200 centimeter, and at some places we can say that less than 60 centimeter. Okay, if we talk about particular areas, then we can say that the northeastern part of the country receives rainfall more than 300 centimeter till 400 centimeter. After that, the areas situated near the Himalayan Tarai region receive rainfall from 200 centimeter to 300 centimeter. Along with that, the Western Ghats, means the western side of the Western Ghat, also receive high rainfall. On the other hand, some regions receive rainfall from 100 to 200 centimeter, in which we generally discuss about the plain regions, the Chota Nagpur Plateau region, and along with that the part of western UP and some part of Bihar and West Bengal included in that. Okay. After that, in India, some regions are receiving rainfall less than 60 centimeter, in which we can discuss about the here we can name the desert part of the country, means especially the western desert region, means in Rajasthan, Punjab, and some part of Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, and along with that the leeward side, the leeward side of the Western Ghat. So the leeward side means we can say that the rain shadow area of the Western Ghat also receive low amount of rainfall. And if we discuss about the Great Indian Desert, which is especially about three major districts of Rajasthan which are known as Great Indian Desert, for example Jaisalmer, Jodhpur and Badmer, then they receive rainfall less than 10 centimeter. Is that clear? In this way, in different parts of the country, we find different amount of rainfall. Is that clear? Okay. So we can say that the north and northeastern part of the country means the where we have lofty Himalayan mountain range, means in the region of Meghalaya, Assam, Tripura, we receive rainfall till more than 300 centimeter till 400 centimeter, and along with that in the Sundarban Delta region also. And after that, some places receive rainfall from 200 to 300 centimeter, which are especially the Himalayan Tarai region. And after that, at some places we receive rainfall from 50 to 100 centimeter, which are especially the western part of UP and some part of the Chota Nagpur Plateau. And along with that, if we talk about the middle part of the country and the desert part, then we can say that here we find rainfall less than 60 centimeter. Is that clear? So in this way, here we discuss about the different kind of seasons related with India. Means we discuss about the cold weather, hot weather, and along with that some retreating monsoon and advancing monsoon seasons. And after that, finally the rainfall distribution in India, which is unequal. At some places more than 300 till 400 centimeter, at some places less than 60 centimeters. Okay. So this is the end of this video. And if you feel any kind of doubt while watching this video, you can write me in the comment section. I will definitely help you to resolve all your doubts. Till then, stay at your home, be safe. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Jai Hind.